set with this has been behind the counter at another store. Good morning, internet friends. I think today's the second to last day that Vlogmas is happening, so that's fun and exciting. I can't believe I pretty much made it all the way. I said I was gonna go till the 12th of December, doing every other day, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I do feel like this has kind of gotten my creative juices flowing. I feel like it's given me a chance to kind of think about what type of content I want to put out and just have some fun with that type of content. I hope you guys have had fun with this as much as I have. Today, I think we're gonna do like the best of both worlds and do everything that I enjoy doing. We're gonna go to the thrift store and then we're gonna go to Disney. So that sounds like a dream day to me, and I'm excited to bring you guys along with me for it. I still have to get ready for the day, and I'm thinking I picked up these Sam Edelman little ballet flats that you guys know, I've been talking about little ballet shoes, Mary Jane type shoes for the longest time. So I found some velvet ones at a really good price, and I'm very excited to style these up. So I'm trying to decide what I want to wear and how I want to style them today. Definitely need to go for a little bit more comfy casual vibe. I don't know if I'll be wearing these to Disney. That's kind of the problem with wearing some of my fancier shoes to Disney. I normally just do like t-shirt and shorts kind of thing and little sneakers because I don't want to ruin my really good shoes. Especially if I get caught in the rain or something like that, I would just be heartbroken if I ruined these on the first day of wearing them. Let's figure out what I want to wear. It's 72 right now, and it's supposed to get to about 75 throughout the day. So enough for maybe like a long sleeve shirt. Here we go. I really thought I was gonna wear my cashmere piece, but I think it's gonna be too warm today. Jenny Kane slip dress, you guys know the drill, Uniqlo bag. These are pieces that are just staples in my wardrobe. But this is a vintage label that I found a while back. It's Carol Horn Workshop. I've been trying to put together a piece to where I feel like I can wear this, and I feel like this is the quintessential just thrift casual outfit. It's so comfortable. I think the ballet flats they take it up a notch, make it a little bit more dressy, and I think I'm good to go. Actually, I just needed a necklace, and now I'm good to go. Let's go thrifting. So far, I feel like I've been hanging out in dresses, and I've been finding some super interesting pieces. Had very good luck lately with vintage pieces, admittedly, but today I think my luck is turning around. Found this Fads vintage little, like almost pinafore style dress, and then this matching set. It's got a couple snags on it, but I'm gonna see what I can do if I can kind of like trim it up a little bit. How cool is this? Super 90s. And then my personal favorite piece is this matching set with like a long maxi skirt and then almost like a nautical style top, but it is so beautiful. They definitely priced it up, but I don't know, I'm gonna look it over. I mean, it's got like a cutout back. It's just, oh, it's stunning. It's so pretty. It's actually kind of wild that I used to get so excited over finding some of the like Disney Winnie the Pooh stuff. I don't get that excited out here anymore because they're a dime a dozen. You can find them everywhere. Honestly, they're not in the best shape out here, so I tend to pass on it. Not gonna lie, today's a little rough, but I do think I scored really well with this top. This is the one vintage piece that I think I'm gonna go home with for sure. I don't know about those sets. It's kind of unfortunate, but they have them priced up so much. Like they're like basically $20 a piece. So I don't know. I think they've kind of priced me out of the vintage. One piece that I find so interesting though, this has been behind the counter at another store for probably 2 to 3 weeks, and they had it priced at $30. I remember because I looked at it because I was like, what's so special about it? And then I just found it here for $5.99. And I think this was the one that was behind the counter because it's new with tags. So that's, yeah, their pricing strategy here just blows my mind sometimes. Accurate. Definitely still looking for more pieces like this. This one's got like just enough damage on it that I wouldn't do it. That is truly terrifying. That ended up being a tiny bit of a bust. I wouldn't say it was a waste of time. I mean, I at least got out of the house and stretched my legs and, you know, wandered around a little bit. That's always nice to do. The only really interesting piece that I picked up was that sweater. Like I said, they're kind of pricing me out of vintage, which is okay. I understand both sides of the argument. You know, they have employees that they have to pay for the store and everything. So I get it. I think sometimes though, it's just a little frustrating because a lot of those pieces I can't rehome for more than probably like $35 to $40. So for me, when I see something that's priced at close to the $20 mark, I just have to walk away. You just have to hope that somebody in the area will pick it up. But I think that's where the, I guess, nuances of it come into play. Is that realistic? Is there somebody in this little teeny tiny area, like a certain zip code, that is going to go in there and look specifically for a vintage piece? I think that's where Goodwill kind of misses the mark. Is, yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm more than willing to pay up for, but I think there's a lot of things that the average person isn't willing to pay up for because they're looking for that deal at Goodwill. So I don't know. Like I said, I see both sides of the argument and I just don't know what the right answer is. I truly don't know. I know Goodwill sells a lot online, so they do participate in online sales as well. I guess I would just say if they're going to price stuff that way, like why not sell it online, because it reaches a wider market and it gives people the ability to purchase it. So there's that. That being said though, I did want to talk a little bit about Disney stuff. I think one of the bigger reasons that I'm not picking up Disney out here is because I do see a lot of people on vacation in the stores picking up the merchandise, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's fantastic. I would much rather see people traveling to Disney and stopping it at a Goodwill nearby for maybe an hour or two and picking up all their souvenirs there, because there is so much Disney stuff. And I don't point fingers at anybody. If you're on vacation and you want to pick up all your Disney souvenirs at the parks, go for it. I understand. I occasionally make that splurge myself. I think there's a balance in everything in life, but I do think there's a lot of merchandise here at the stores that you can easily pick up. So yeah, if you have the extra time and you're in the area, go buy your souvenirs close to the parks. You can do it. It's definitely possible. I occasionally will pick up a really good vintage piece if I see it, but for the most part, I leave most of the Disney merchandise there. The only time that I pick it up now is if I'm at the bins, and the bins out here, you don't see the Disney merchandise because it gets scooped up in the stores. So it's understandable. I will say though, the one thing that I've noticed, I have definitely taken note of the fact that Run Disney merchandise is all over the place out here. And I think it's because the years are printed on it. Anytime there's a year printed on it, people aren't as likely to buy it because, you know, it just goes out of style, I guess, within that year. I don't know. Do they feel like they can't wear it after it's marked and the year is over? I'm not really sure, but yeah, I do see a lot of Run Disney merchandise. Like it's overwhelming to the point that it seems like it's the only merchandise that's left over at the end of the day. So when I go to the bins, the Run Disney merchandise is the stuff that's still in the bins and nobody's grabbing it. So interesting. I think it's very interesting. I think Disney does a lot that they can do for sustainability. I think there's always more that companies can do, but I do think it's interesting that, you know, sometimes we miss the mark. Everybody misses the mark. So none of us are perfect. On that note, let's go home and sort through some of the stuff that I picked up, and then let's go to Disney. So I didn't end up getting very many pieces at that store, but the one piece that I did pick up that I think is my favorite is this one. It's always the sleeves that get me on tops like this when they have that little extra volume up there. I think this was actually look the best with like some high-waisted denim jeans, but I always love little knit sweaters like this. They're so cute. And then this one, I noticed when I was in Las Vegas, I would find a lot of these. I think because they used to sell them at the casinos, but they actually do pretty well for me. The like piano style little kimono cover-ups. I don't know, they're just a fun piece, you know, they're a statement piece in some people's wardrobes. So I did pick this up, and I love these because they're silk. So they're good quality, they're just beautiful, kind of the burnout velvet. I used to pick up anything that was burnout velvet for my vintage store, but I do feel like this in particular, like this style, it's not super rare, but it's also not common to find it, I guess, if that makes sense. This was a piece that I picked up a little bit earlier in the week, but I did want to try it on. It's actually just a Zara blazer, but it's got good structure to it. I actually like that it's longer. It's more the boyfriend fit. So I'm not gonna keep it for myself. This is gonna go in the shop, but I just wanted to try it on and see how it fit. I really like it. It's one of those you need to like scrunch it up and then put a band right here. You know that trick? I feel like that would be perfect with a look like this. And then the last piece. How beautiful are these jogger pants? They are brand new with tags. Johnny Was jogger sweatpants. I cannot get over like the lurex detail on it. Oh, it's beautiful. I love these. If these were in my size, I would keep them in a heartbeat. But again, this will go in the shop because they are stunning. Look at that. I can't get over it. So good. There's a Johnny Was store at the downtown Disney area. What is it, Disney Springs now? I feel like I say the wrong names for Disney constantly. Disney Springs, they have a Johnny Was store there, and it just, every time I go in there, I walk out drooling because every piece in there is just so beautiful. So beautiful. So expensive, so beautiful. I think that's it for thrifting. So we are going to head out to the parks, and I think we're gonna go to Epcot tonight. I'm really excited because right now is the festival of the holidays, so the food choices are so good. It's a crowded one tonight, that's for sure. We had to park all the way in the back. This was delicious. I didn't even have time to think about it. It is the Neil Patrick Harris night, and that's why this place is just a zoo. I forgot to film this, but I've already taken a giant bite out of it. Multiple, actually. tonight was very crowded. It honestly was a really cool night because the center of the park has had construction walls up for the last 5 years, and this was the first time that I've seen those walls come down. So that was pretty neat. It was pretty exciting to see that. You know, some people are a little disappointed about it because it's not like some grand thing, but I always kind of see those areas as kind of the hub, like that's what it is, it's the hub, but it's like the center of the park, you know? So it just, it's a beautiful area in my opinion, and that's all it needs to be. So it was pretty neat. I'm glad I got to see it. On that note though, I think I'm gonna end the night here. How cool is that you can see the spaceship Earth behind me? But on that note, we're gonna end the night here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.